Hey everyone. Today we're talking about one of my favorite subjects, Batman with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I first saw this on the shelves at my local comic book shop, and I was ecstatic because, that is the 9-year-old in me just leaped for joy finding out this was something that existed. Yeah, such a great team up, and I especially love the artwork in here. Just classic, man. Yeah, there's a lot of action in this and a lot of tough stuff. This is actually the only thing that I have to say about this particular story because they recently did like an animated version. Okay, wow, I dropped it that easily. And for my money, I thought this was like a worthy I thought this was like a worthy homage to this particular book. The only thing I kind of the only thing that topped the comic version for me is that I actually like the darker Raphael kind of story where like all typical Ninja Turtle stories, Raphael is like the punk. He's got the bad attitude and everything like that. And I love this particular dark edge where he tells his backstory to Raphael. And I kind of wish they had that in the comic. Okay. Reverse that. Skip it. I wish they had that in the animated movie. But the movie itself is especially dark on a particular edge, so I'm just gonna say I'm gonna mildly complain because some stuff Michelangelo riding the dinosaur was taken right into the movie. So that was awesome. It's enough of a good homage to the book where I can appreciate this. So no issues with there. However, they came out with a sequel, part two, which Bane is the main force in this. I actually think it's even better, but really just in the sense that it has a more personal edge to it. I think it's one of the better Donatello Central stories. The artwork, from the first book, is just as good, if not better. The only thing I also hated about the movie is that, and not hated, just wish fulfillment. I wish Splinter had been in the movie because he had a great he's really the only reason why Batman learns to trust the turtles is that Splinter is such a good mentor and such a good force of peace and such an issue with that. I'm actually trying to remember whether or not, and I'm not going to go through the whole book, and yeah, pretty cool with Bebop on Venom. This book just impresses me with all the artwork in both of these in particular. Just so great. So great. And yeah. Turtle on Venom. Of course, I'm just not talking now. I'm just going through the book and just look at it. Look at the pretty pictures. Look at the pretty pictures. Yeah. I kind of sympathize more with Donatello as different series have gone on. I think most people, I was more a fan of Michelangelo or Raphael. But when they do Donatello right, I think he's equally as good. I think Donatello done by Rob Paulson in the Nickelodeon version was a particularly good. That was actually such a good tribute to the whole series as a whole, comic book, original cartoons, original movies and stuff like that. I've actually only read the first issue of this third installment, and honestly, though it's still good artwork, it's kind of more wompy with its story. It's one of those more alternate storyline kind of books. Still got a cool kind of the Night Watchman or whatever that Raphael Vigilante character was. Cause I didn't think that existed until like one of the CGI movies came out. But I thought that was like a cool thing, and I don't know if they ever did like any comic stories with it, but I thought that was a cool thing. So yeah, so many great things about Ninja Turtles and Batman, and it works out. It actually works, and yet this worked too. So when is this movie coming out, folks? Talk to your entertainment providers and rage the hype. Let's see some Ghostbuster Ninja Turtles coming soon.